the worst episode of
Euphoria.
Smoking on top fives. Stop playing, I'm that guy.
It's almost crazy to think about how fast the Euphoria hype train died. Last season, I almost felt like an asshole, a contrarian, because I did not like the finale for season 1. And a lot of you who have watched my other videos know how much I love Degrassi.
It's a magical story.
So I feel like maybe I was the problem. Maybe I compared Euphoria to Degrassi a little too much. So before I watched season 2 of Euphoria, I really wanted to go on with no expectations or comparisons to other shows because I really wanted to see what everybody else was seeing with this show. And it almost happened. The first, I don't know, like 2 episodes of Euphoria season 2 were actually pretty good and I was enjoying it, like a lot. I was liking the characters, I was digging some of the storylines. I still had problems with some characters, but quickly after that I started noticing some of the cracks in the show. If you didn't know, the first video I made on this channel was talking about how disappointing Euphoria was. And that's before I saw the end of the show. I kind of went through all of the characters and I discussed why I felt like the writing makes most of them inconsistent. Fast forward to the last episode of season 2, which is the worst episode of Euphoria. As of now, they have announced a season 3, which to my understanding comes out in 2024. To understand why this episode is so bad, we need to rewind a little bit. So Lexi has been doing this school play and it's very detailed, like almost cinematic, like almost unrealistic. Wait, so how did they have people attending the school that looked exactly like the main cast? Also, are they just talking about fucking and doing drugs on a stage for a school play? Is this still high school? But to be honest, if you suspend your disbelief for a bit, it's really not that bad. A thing I did appreciate from Lexi's play was that it gave some notable backstory to some of our characters. They dive in on Cassie's childhood and how society changed her mind once she matured. They also give more background information on the relationship dynamics between Lexi and the rest of the cast. To be honest, the only thing I really didn't like about that episode, other than the obvious shit that just didn't make any sense, is kind of how they made Lexi into a bad person. I know Cassie sucks, boo, we hate Cassie, but Lexi literally told Cassie's most personal secrets to the whole school and constantly portrayed herself as the victim. Zero accountability taken. But that play is what leads up to this episode. Currently, Cassie is Nate's sex slave, Rue is still a crack addict.
I don't even know why you're believing her. She's a drug addict.
Fez can't make it to the play, Nate is the new American Psycho, and Maddie versus Cassie has been hyped up the whole fucking season. So let's see what happens in season 2, episode 8, titled, All My Life, My Heart Has Yearned for a Thing I Cannot Name. Catchy title.
Well, if that makes me a villain, then so fucking be it.
Yo, not gonna lie. This sound gets me hard as a fucking rock.
Is everything good?
Yeah, before you go, bro, I really gotta talk to you about something.
Like what, man?
Everything.
Fuck is you talking about, bro?
Fez said it before I could.
Yeah, you know, Lori, the drug dealer that lives in the apartment complex off Kemper.
I wish we could have saw Lori in this episode.
Bro, we gotta figure out what the fuck we're gonna say. Okay? This is
Wait,
becoming
Ash.
a fucking
I
issue.
know in the past Fez said it's a family business, but how do you get anything done with a loose cannon like Ash? Even though I think the show is a little overrated, I still enjoy the dynamic between Fez and Lexi. Okay, I know I'm being a dick, but did Rue just hear her breathing through the door? Heh, Rue's pretty funny. At this point in the episode, I was honestly hyped. Even though I wasn't a fan of the build-up for this season, I was excited to see what Cassie was going to do after sitting and watching a play that depicted her whole life. Also, this scene was directed greatly.
Do I look good, but I fucking feel good.
Lex, you really outdid yourself.
This is awkward.
I mean, where did she find these knockoffs?
No, seriously, where did she find them?
I'm the one who gets hurt, not you, Lexi! You've never even fucking lived!
Wait, excuse me, where are the teachers at?
I can play the fucking villain.
At least Cassie is self-aware.
Oh, this bitch needs to be put down.
Let's get ready to rumble!
literally the only good hit Maddie landed on screen. I guess I'm supposed to imagine how great the fight was. By the way, I'm not sure what the writers were thinking by having Cassie constantly run away from Maddie. Like, I know last season they showed how crazy Maddie was.
Fucking racist. Sorry I didn't hear you, bitch. What?
But there's no moment when Cassie admits she doesn't want to fight her because they're friends or she thinks Maddie will kick her ass. Instead, we just see her running away.
Close the curtain! Close the fucking curtain!
Cassie and Lexi's mom is a true gem in the show. Actually, now that I think about it, most of the parents are pretty good in the show.
Oh no.
This motherfucker deadass sung the song for 3 minutes and 21 seconds. This show is so artsy, dude.
Do you think we can still be friends?
Nigga, you deadass.
It's the only thing I've ever done, and it's a disaster.
Am I wrong for not feeling bad for Lexi at all? How much time has passed, and why is everybody still seated?
Sorry, bro, but we had to make it look like you ain't do this.
Also, I wanted to kick your ass for being stupid. There's a scenario where Ashtray easily could have survived this. And I get it, you want to go out like a soldier, but it really makes no sense. Also, if the guy who was stabbed was wearing a wire, wouldn't the cops already be inside raiding the house? Hey asshole, stop trying to bring logic into everything. My bad. Okay, so this is the moment while watching the show originally where I lost all respect for this show. I'm gonna pause real quick and give a little screenwriting 101. If you see a gun on screen in a movie or a TV show, you're expected to use it. If you didn't want to use it, you probably shouldn't have shown it. But if you zoom in on someone holding a gun, loading a gun, you better fucking use it. Because if you don't, you're just fucking with the audience. So let's see what happens.
I spent my whole life trying to protect you. And instead of loving me, you fucking hated me for it.
Skip.
I don't want your apology. I just want revenge. What does that mean?
I'd like for someone to try to defend this scene to me because, to be honest, this is fucking stupid. Ash shoots the door knowing that his brother is standing in front of it. But then he looks shocked when he sees his brother is lying in pain on the ground.
That does not make sense.
Also, Ash waits while the red dot slowly goes to his head, but when the door was closed, he was acting like Rambo. I almost want to give scenes like these props because there are beautiful looking scenes in this show, but this story is mid. Lexi and Rue have a nice and tender moment. Wait, what the fuck? How could Lexi have added in a conversation with Rue that was supposed to take place after the play? Unless we're watching the director's cut or something. I literally almost forgot the Maddie versus Cassie fight. I guess we're gonna see what happens now.
You know what's funny? They broke up with me before I even went on that stage.
Duh.
Don't worry. This is just the beginning.
So, no fight. We're just not gonna see anything. So we can see a 3-minute full-length song, but no fight.
Okay.
I just wanted to tell you that I love you. And I miss you.
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
Jules' dialogue in this season has been watered the fuck down. Her lines are basically, I love you and I miss you. If there's one positive that came out of this episode, is that there's no more Rue and Jules. And yeah, that's the ending. Somebody wake me up from this coma. Season 3 is slotted to come out in 2024, and to be honest, I don't think I'll watch it. But if I do, I'll probably talk about it. If you guys enjoyed this video, give me a like and hit that subscribe button. Also, if you want me to do a worse episode of a show that you like, put it in the comments. I'll probably do it in the future.
Hey, Cass.
Yeah?
I have a quick question for you.
What?
How long have you been fucking Nate Jacobs?
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.